What is going on, guys? It's Riv for Wolfpack Productions with episode number 2 of Game Show Reviews. And for this one, we're heading over to Britain for what I probably consider the most boring British game show I've ever seen, if it's even that. This is my house. We'll be right back in a minute. And who you're looking at now ringing the bell of the intro is your host, Stacey Dooley, possibly the most interesting part of this experiment. You also see the 4 people that are claiming that the house that they're in is theirs. And in this case, it's 4 Michaels. One Michael actually does own the house. The other 3 are just bold-faced liars. But I'm going to warn you, though, there's a lot of fluff to this show. And you're seeing a lot of it right now. So we're probably going to skip some of the fluff and just go to the main portions of the show. In fact, that's what we're going to do. What you're looking at is the 4 celebrities that are tasked with figuring out whose house this is. Now, you start off with, obviously, 4 people that they're talking to. Later in the show, which is one of the points I'm going to get to in a minute, they'll eliminate one. They eliminate by process of interviewing them about things that are related to the house. Now, is it me, or does this whole show sound like a really stupid idea? And one that I'm honestly glad we never got. Unfortunately, so to tell the truth meets Big Brother in a way. Here's my problem with that analogy. I say it's Big Brother, yet there's no challenges. It's just an hour of people talking about whose house this really is. Britain, you've come up with such shows as The Edge, The Boss, Impossible, Krypton Factor, Gladiators. I could go on, and your current versions of Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune aren't bad either. What were you thinking of this one, BBC One? I know Gladiators, Jeopardy, and Wheel are all ITV shows, I believe. But Impossible and Impossible, The Edge, and The Boss are all BBC shows. And those, honestly, with The Boss, I think it could have gone on longer. Same with The Edge. It should have. They both should still be on, but I'll get to those later. I promise. This one, I don't believe this one deserves its existence. It was just so boring to sit through. I wanted to do it now just to get this stupid thing out the way. It's 45 minutes of fluff and about 10 minutes of actually discussing eliminations and all that between the celebrity judges. So I'll just tell you, unless you're from Britain, you're not going to know who these people are. Kind of like how the Impossible celebrities thing, I only knew one person off that whole list. And it's because he hosted Takeshi's Castle Indonesia, I believe it was. It's either the Indonesian one or the Thai one. And that was Russell K. But this show, I'm surprised they got 2 seasons between 2020 and 2021. Or no, it's 2021, 2022. It shouldn't have gotten that second season, and it's lucky that it honestly did. Because this show, I was, when watching Get Staffed the night before this was recorded, which Get Staffed is another one I'm going to check out. Get Staffed actually grew on me. This is one of only 1.5 or 2 episodes I've seen of this. I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it. And I'm probably not going to watch another episode of this. I don't see how this is even considered a game show. It's like I told Zele over the phone. This is not a game show. It's a talk show. They're trying to make it seem like a reality competition, but there's no competition to it. That's just the problem this show has and had when it was on. But anyway, we're going to cut off to the next important segment of the show. See, what they're doing now is they're talking to the celebrities and getting their final ideas on who the house owner is. Now, I've said this and I'll say it again. This is a show that belongs on HGTV, not on BBC game shows. If we had gotten it over here, I guarantee it would have been on a Home and Garden TV. It's one of those shows. And it probably wouldn't have done that well, so maybe it's a good thing we didn't get it. But again, what we're looking at is the celebrities just chatting it up, talking about who they think the actual person is. And here's the part where I believe this is the part where they reveal it. I'll just skip to the reveal. And it's that, and this is, guys, the one that actually owns the house. So, we'll be right back with my final thoughts in just a moment. So, my final thoughts on This Is My House. BBC One, what were you doing? You've been acquiring the show. I know it's your show. What were you doing bringing this back onto air, even if it's streaming services? This didn't deserve to come with the BBC Game Shows package. You should have gone for Impossible instead. You could have gone for Impossible. You could have gone for Gladiators. You could have gone for Krypton Factor. There's another show just like this that I feel fits the mold of What Were You Doing? And you'll see that show in about a few episodes, I think. And if I could revive the show, would I? And how would I? No, I'd keep it off the air. It's not even a game. I don't count it as a game show. It's 45 minutes of fluff, 10 minutes of commercials, and 5 minutes of actually trying to figure out who the guy is. How about I would have cut some of the fluff and make it, let's see, it's an hour long. How about 25 to maybe 20 minutes of the celebrities trying to figure out who this person is? 5 minutes of fluff. Actually, I'm trying to think here. It's an hour show. You could give it 45 minutes of them trying to figure out who's who, 5 to 10 minutes of contestant bios, and 5 to 10 minutes of commercials, and you'd be good. But I think BBC One blew it with this one. And honestly, don't watch this snooze fest. I don't know why BBC One even picked it up. I think it was lucky to get one season, much less two. Just, you know what? I'm tired of talking about this show, guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and you know what? I may go take a nap. I'm just bored talking about this. Bye now. What is going on, guys? It's Riv with some videos for y'all to watch. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe on those as well. And, well, bye-bye now.